Welcome to Wednesday's Market Sit Rep here at Top Gun Options. And just like we talked about last week, folks, what debt ceiling and what budget battle. Stocks are globally lower today, mainly on fears out of China. A lot of big major Chinese banks have written off debt, mainly because of a credit bubble that they had. Probably over the past year, thought they really pulled out of that mess, but apparently haven't, and also some housing issues over in China. Also in Europe, here we go again with Greece popping up on the radar. The Troika, the EU, the ECB, and the IMF essentially wants to strip Greece of a lot of their national industry, so to speak, defense, auto industries, and Greece essentially said, yeah, not going to happen there, world. So here we are back to worrying about Europe. Here we are back to worrying a little bit about China. And guess what's going on the home front here? We saw the HPI, and those HPI is purchases of homes with mortgages backed by Fannie and Freddie. So obviously it's not any of those McMansions out there that were starting to make a comeback. But the biggest miss in 11 months out of housing backed by Fannie and Freddie. So that's so we're starting to see a little bit of badness out there, guys. Caterpillar came out with earnings today. Huge miss. And sees, quote, a good deal of uncertainty worldwide. It sounds like I'm Über-bearish. And after yesterday's bad jobs numbers, the market rallied a little bit on essentially good news. Why? Because who cares? Everything I just told you about makes me sound like I'm perma-bear, but who cares? If anything, all of this bad news means that the Fed ain't going anywhere, folks. And if they do, it'll be probably, I'm starting to put my odds on a spring Fed potential tapering, okay? So the worse this gets, who was it? Mark Faber, whoever it was the other day said, once anything temporary with the government becomes permanent, folks. Down here in the Florida Turnpike, they put tolls up when they build it to help pay for the turnpike, and then they'd go away. They're still here. So anything with the government that's temporary stays. So I don't know. Let's just say QE infinity, folks. But yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a, quote, relief pullback today on China, on Europe, and on bad housing numbers and bad earnings. But at the end of the day, who cares? And here's how we're going to care. Make sure you join me tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be doing a live trading session, or I'm sorry, this afternoon. I'm getting my days messed up here. We're going to be doing a live trading session this afternoon. So click on the link in this webinar to register for this afternoon's live trading event, where I'm going to tell you about who cares and how we can play this potential market, right? Because we're back in the bizarro market. Debt ceiling budget battle, who cares, for about the next 3 months, and then we'll care about it. So make sure, click on the link in this email for what's going on this afternoon in our live trading event. So I got to go. Got a couple live trading events today, but a free one this afternoon for you all who aren't members of Wealth Creation with options or Top Gun options either. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. See you in a little bit.